Hi, guys. Welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys. Well, hopefully you caught our live. It was a hot, messy topics, and it was definitely that. If you weren't a part of the live with Emily Hanks and also Kendrick Tucker, then definitely go be a part of the replay crew. But in the meantime, we have some Dorit Kemsley and PK to talk about because I just don't know what's going on and I want to know. So before we jump into that, by the way, guys, thank you. Everybody's been really, really nice. I told everyone in the live that I had my cats who I'm allergic to. They're naked. I got them because I thought being naked was going to be better. No, going naked is not always better. I'm still allergic. So I have a little Quasimodo eye going on right now, but everyone is also saying, "Oh my God, your skin looks great." So thank you. Uh, with this, it's not really a secret, but if you guys are new, it is my Blue Mean Face Pro 2.0. With the click of a button, this guy helps me with everything. I can change the settings and it uses, you can hear it. It's like a massage. It uses these little microcurrents to lift, illuminate, rejuvenate my skin, and also take the inflammation out. The best part is normally it's $300, but if you guys use my code and my link that's in the description, also pinned in the comment section, you get $200 off. And if you don't love it, if it doesn't reduce your double chin, they will give you 100% of your money back. That is a company I can get behind. So, with that, let's just start here, shall we? So, Dorit and PK Kemsley, God, their $6.5 million home has been pulled into foreclosure, pre-foreclosure. At least that's what they're saying. Let me just kind of tell you exactly what they're talking about. Dorit ended up talking about on the reunion that she had no idea about these reports, and she said PK told me that they changed the rate. He was trying to get a hold of somebody, no one was returning the calls, and that's the way he does business. Until they give him his call back, he's not going to pay, and he resolved it. And listen, they ended up calling him. That's what he said. But if we're sitting here just trying to kind of understand what's going on, it was a lot. First of all, I don't think that I agree with Bethany Frankel that you never want to be the doe-eyed like wife or husband or spouse, I guess if you will, however you identify, I don't know. But you don't want to be the one who's like, "Oh my god, everything's being taken care of. We're good. We're financially right, husband, wife, partner, we're good." Oh, they said we're good, so we're good. No, you should always have a hand in your finances. You should always, it's a partnership. It means that there's two of you. So if you are now all of a sudden blaming your partner because something's not financially going well for you, and you're like, "Oh, well, they told me that they had everything under control." It's like that is not just on your partner, that is also on you. Jason and I, my husband and I, we have a very open line of communication when it comes to finances. I think that that's important for everyone. And I think that anybody with a brain cell understands you need to talk about these things. Sure, sometimes are they the most comfortable? Are they the best conversations to have? Probably not. You know, we all go through high highs and low lows, but if you're going through low lows, you don't avoid it. It's like charging up your credit card and being like, "Oh, well, that doesn't exist. It's not coming out of my checking and savings. So I'm just going to keep charging my credit card." No, that's really dumb. Right? All right. So Dorit and her, well, I don't know if this is her estranged husband, her soon to be ex husband. I don't know what PK is anymore, but they faced pre foreclosure on their $6.5 million Encino home after missing over 4 months of mortgage payment. So, a notice of default for $298,556 was filed, but later rescinded after the debt was paid. And now Dorit claimed that she was unaware of these mispayments, attributing the situation to PK's business practices. Girl, you gotta do better than that. No. The couple purchased the 7,100 square foot home back in 2019 and they separated in May of last year. So, as of right now, I feel like PK has been very open with, I'm walking through the door and sometimes you move on. And she's been very shady back in her own little post and quotes and things that she has shared. Do I think that's doing justice for anybody? No, it's probably not. But at the end of the day, I don't think that's going to stop them from firing off at each other. So let's just move on. Andy Cohen also criticized Dorit for weaponizing Sutton's address against her. Now, I do want to say, watching the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion, we have covered both parts, 1 and 2, with Kim from Bravo Breaking News. Hopefully, on part 3, we'll also be able to cover that with Kim from Bravo Breaking News. But if not, then we totally understand. Dorit is not just taking a shot at Sutton and talking about her. You live on a fucking main road, honey. She's not just like going in on her for no reason. I think that she's very validated in her opinions and her thoughts and why she's attacking Dorit. I think that Dorit opened this with, I think my wallet's bigger than yours. And yeah, of course you're going to get some feedback. But moving on. Andy Cohen went on his SiriusXM radio show and he was like, Dorit was like poking Sutton. He was like, where's the mean girl now? He was saying how Dorit was like, where's the mean girl now? Where's the bully now? Where are you? And it was just push, push, push. And then she gets into her rant about you live on a main road. Now, Andy Cohen didn't understand what this diss was, that you live on a main road, because he's like, you're weaponizing the fact that she lives on a main road in Bel Air, like one of the most expensive zip codes in the world. That's your argument? And I was like, I mean, it's a great point. Like, Dorit, you couldn't afford. If I were Sutton, I'd be like, you can't afford to live in that home. But Sutton already knew that if she would have, when she said that, if Sutton would have barked back and been like, can you afford to live in Bel Air off of a main road? I think it would have been a great clapback, but she was already in hot water over the wallet comment. So I don't think that she was going to clap back in that way. And she said, you don't exactly live like the Queen of Sheba. You live on a fucking main road. When it came to the wallet comment, though, Kyle Richards said, I thought it was a terrible comment. I was actually shocked. And Kathy Hilton even said, we talked about it. And Sutton said to me, I'm not proud of that. And she said, you shouldn't be. But during the Beverly Hills reunion, Dorit criticized Sutton for living on the main road, implying that it was less prestigious, which again, it is in Bel Air. So I don't think that that's the case. But Andy Cohen accused Dorit of weaponizing Sutton's address, noting that, well, Bel Air's expensive as hell, honey. It ain't the $6.5 million home in Encino. Yeah. Well, if you guys watched the reunion, then you would know that Sutton was sitting there as her best friend next to her was not saying anything. Jennifer Tilly, she was just like calmly snacking. And Andy, I think, thought it was all amusing, to be honest with you. I think that he loved the drama, but Kyle Richards and Kathy Hilton both said that they pretty much disapproved of Sutton's wallet comment. And again, Sutton doubled down and said, I'm not proud of what I said. So I am curious though, like what you guys think, especially about the pre-foreclosure. I'm like, what is happening? They did pay the $300,000 to get out of the pre-foreclosure, so looks like they're fine now. And I am hopeful. Nobody wants to see somebody's home get taken away from them or them not be able to pay anything. I'm hopeful that she will be able to remain in this house. It doesn't seem like she's going to remain in her marriage. So if she gets to keep the house, then that's amazing. But I'm sure you guys have a lot of opinions. So pop off in the comment section, guys. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time. Love you guys.